Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's adventure, we're going to be doing a hike to Black Balsam Knob, Tennent Mountain, and Grassy Cove Top Mountain. We're doing this hike as part of the South Beyond 6,000 hiking challenge, where we'll be trying to hike to all of the peaks 6,000 foot or higher in the Southern Appalachian Mountains. So looking at getting in around, I want to say around 6 miles total to do this hike. It's going to be an out and back hike. Probably not going to do a loop, which the majority of this will be on the Art Loeb Trail. So then I'll grab a couple bottles of water out of the truck and hit the trail. See you in just a minute. Plenty of cars lined up on the side of the road here on Black Balsam Knob Road. And today's date is Saturday, November 4th, 2023. It's currently around 53 degrees with a high around 65 today, I believe, for this area. So weather should remain clear also. Should be a very good day weather-wise. Actually little to no wind right now here, at least where we're parking anyway. Officially on trail now. Black Balsam Knob will be first, which I've actually been to one other time, but it is on the way to the other peaks. Really nice view right through here into this section of the trail. Up the hill we go. This trail up to the point of Black Balsam Knob is usually generally a very touristy area. And beyond that, trail traffic should thin out on the Tenant Mountain first, which I think we're going to have lunch there. Get a pack of lunch in my bag. And then we'll take a little break and then head on to Grassy Cove top. And then take a little break up there too, and then make our way back. 360-degree view right here. So we just came from down there, over that little hill there, up the trail. And now we're here at the summit, Black Balsam Knob. Great view from here. Alright, making our way in the direction of Tennant Mountain now. Trail kind of flattens out a little bit. Kind of gives you a little break from the moderate climb on the way up here. It's very nice. Nice stretch of the trail here. Completely unobstructed view to the left. Almost immediately after we veered off to this direction, just got dead silent out here. No other people going this way, as expected. We have an excellent view of Sam Knob here in Little Sam Knob. Sam Knob being that one, Little Sam side up there with the pine trees on it. Other surrounding peaks too. trail's getting a little more narrow and thick through this little spot here. I feel like the trail's playing tricks on us here. The last half a mile or so been kind of descending. Should be under a mile to Tennent Mountain. So we are doing pretty good on time and everything. All right, so we got the summit of Tennent Mountain just in the distance there. Right there, center screen. I have a little bit of a climb to get up there, but shouldn't be much different than what we've already done to get to Black Balsam Knob. So overall, it's been very pleasant so far. Some old logging rope right here, steel cable. Almost to Tennent Mountain. Almost made it. Curious to see how the view on the other side of that looks. This is a brand new summit for me. So I have not seen the view from there yet. So I noticed off to the left I can see a trail going that way. And right down in there, and it goes up here, so that may be Grassy Cove top there. You can definitely see a trail winding up through there, so I'm wondering if that might be it. But we are almost. Summit is right there. Almost there. Look at that view. Awesome. This is the view from the summit of Tennent Mountain. You can actually see Looking Glass Rock down here. Right there in the very center.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome view. So we decided to push on a little further before we stop for lunch. We're both feeling pretty good, so I'm gonna keep going at least a little ways further. It's very interesting how the landscape keeps changing. Different types of vegetation. So here's a view of the backside of Tennent Mountain right there. Now we're hiking directly towards the final destination of today's hike. Just got a little ways to get to it, but we are on the way. Out of that last switchback that was Taking us down in the valley here. A little bit of rock work's been done here. Got some signage coming up also. Kind of narrow there for a minute. Bugs are scattering around too. Crazy. A few campsites through here. So this is going to be quite the climb going up here. You can see the trail right there. It's going up to the center, all the way toward the top. It's kind of the final stretch to make it up there. This might be the most challenging part. I could be wrong though. I see a few people walking down now. We've officially entered the Shining Rock Wilderness. We're going to be hiking straight up to the top here. Very, very thick through here. Borderline just overgrown. Oh, constantly getting smacked by the little branches. It's widening out right here though. Probably about 100 feet from the summit, but I haven't made it to the top. Very, very thick, overgrown. Obviously, you can still follow the trail, but it is overgrown through here. I took my long sleeves off a little too early. All right, so I've made it up here to what I believe is the official summit. There is a nice lookout spot back down that way, which we'll take a look at in a second, but I believe this rock right here does mark the official summit. And it's kind of in behind this bush right here. The trail does kind of keep going there. We may meander around a little bit just to kind of explore, but I believe this is the official summit. No actual signage or anything telling you that, but I believe this is it. Some others online who've kind of noted that was it too, and the marker that I have on my map says we're right here at it. So we have summited Grassy Cove top mountain. All right, just had lunch right here on this rock that I'm standing on, and we're fixing to make our way back down trail, which I will add. Side note, the climb up to this summit here was definitely the most difficult of the three. It was pretty steep, very narrow in places, and overgrown, so going back down it won't be quite as bad as having to climb up, but we'll kind of have to be careful. It's almost like you're walking in a rut or a trench. It's very narrow, so getting back down this will be kind of a relief. And then we may take the there's another alternate route that you can go back part of the way called the Iverster Gap Trail. It's sort of a service road. We may take it part of the way back. We're just kind of debating on that at this point. But we may do that just to kind of see something a little different on the way back. But I think we're just going to kind of enjoy the rest of the way back and probably not film much at all. So I may throw in 1 or 2 other clips, but I do hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you will give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. That won't cost you anything. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.